How are y'all feeling and what are y'all doing with the resources that you then are generating? Because I know a lot of y'all are bag chasing. Inside of the Patreon today, I posted this morning inside of the Patreon. Shout out to all of the new bag chasers and Patreon members that signed up yesterday because the first day of the month is absolutely the best day of the month to be able to sign up for the Patreon. And I told y'all to delay at the end of the month so that you can sign up for the first day of the month. For those of you that didn't sign up for the first day of the month, the second day of the month is the second best day to sign up for the Patreon. So if you're not a bag chaser and you are not going to be tapped into the live stream, I posted specifically about what it is that we're doing as far as the update, the $100,000 update of what it's taken me to build this house and what my progress is, and I'm bringing the receipts. I'm bringing the receipts. Kojo said 10% goes to investing. That's not enough. That's not enough. 10% goes into investing. That's not enough. So where's the other 90% going? Where's the other 90% going? That's not enough. Listen. I'm about to start pushing y'all hard. I'm about to start pushing y'all hard because bag chasing, although that's the slogan because it sounds good, right? A lot of you know that becoming a bag chaser is becoming the best version of yourself. Now, what is becoming the best version of yourself? Becoming the best version of yourself means that you're doing the thing that's in your own best interest, understanding that all of the good things that come along with it. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. And so I got to push you harder. I got to push you. 10% is not enough. 10% is not enough. I dropped a video on Monday morning that basically, well, actually Monday afternoon, that talked about the idea that the majority of the people that were born between 1965 and 1980, Generation X, has less than $10,000 put up for their retirement. Now, I don't move based off of duress. I do not move based off of survival because when you move based off of duress and you move based off of survival, you start to make wrong decisions. It's the reason why cash advance places are all in the hood because they know that you're going to pay an extraordinary amount of interest in order to be able to get to that money because you're moving under duress. You're in survival mode. You should never be in survival mode, whether you're doing your finances, whether you're looking at the people that you're going to talk to, because often at times people settle for the one that they're with, and it's a less than ideal circumstance because they're in survival mode. If you were who you were supposed to be prior to getting to a relationship, you wouldn't be with who you with right now. It's going to be one of them days, I see. If you were, shout out to Aaron, I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. If you were who you were supposed to be prior to getting with the person that you were with, you wouldn't be with the person that you with right now. I'm going to suggest y'all go ahead and put y'all headphones in and not listen to this out loud, especially if you got friends, family, spouses, boyfriend, girlfriends, people that you're not even supposed to be with right now. I'm going to need everybody to put their headphones in for this one because this might be a personal message. I'm feeling something in my spirit today because this isn't even where I was supposed to go. I wasn't planning on talking about this. I had a whole nother mindset that I was going to go into, but I believe that everything that you do is interconnected. So how you move when it comes to your finances is the same way that you start to move when it comes to business. It's the same way that you move when it comes to relationships. It's the same way you move when it comes to doing the right thing when nobody else is looking. If you were who you were supposed to be prior to getting to or getting with who it is that you hang around, and that includes your friends, your family, and the person that you lay next to every day, you would not be with the people or the person that you are with right now. But because you operate in duress and in survival mode, you just hanging on to shit that's not even conducive for what your life is supposed to be or the direction that your life is supposed to be going in. That's why you hang in the hood. That's why you laid up with the person that's not supposed to be for you. Because think about it. If the most important financial decision that you make in your life is the person that you lay next to every day, why would you be laying next to the person that you lay next to every day? Why are you laying next to the person that you're not married to? Oops. Oops. Why are you not pushing towards what it is that you're supposed to be doing every single day? When I seen that $1.3 billion that the BlackRock CEO was making yesterday, that bothered my spirit. It bothered my spirit so much that I packed up my stuff and I went home yesterday. I literally went home yesterday and I didn't put on no music. I didn't get on the phone. I didn't do anything. I just started contemplating and thinking, and I started replaying everything that I've done over this last year. And I started evaluating whether or not I had been making all of the right decisions. And it wasn't just the right decision, the best decision. And I want y'all to get out of this mentality of thinking that you're doing something right just because you're doing your reasonable service. You may do something that's not illegal. You may go to work every day. You may take care of your kids. You may pay your bills. That is the right thing to do. But is it the best thing to do? Are you maximizing your money, your resources, your time, and the people that you're spending your time around in order to get the most out of this lifetime? We only get one life. We get one shot. That's it. No redos. And see, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Jay Reed said you're comparing yourself to a multi-billionaire. Who am I supposed to compare myself to? The dude that's in the hood? Regular people that make everyday money? I didn't become a millionaire because I was evaluating myself as it compares to regular people, because then I start creating regular goals. I were comparing myself to people that were already millionaires in order to source how it is that they got there so I can make more informed decisions in order to get to where I'm supposed to be. Of course, I would compare myself against a multi-billionaire because that's the thing that I want to become. But I didn't know that I would even want to become that thing until I started seeing it yesterday, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. It was a reality check. You don't even... I shouldn't even be having this conversation right now because I'm going to be honest with you. When I see stuff like that, I realize that you don't even believe that you can be any better than your current circumstances, and that's why you're a piece of shit. I'm not going to mince my words. I'm not going to say stuff to make you feel better. I'm not here in order to try to build an audience based off of telling you what you want to hear. You don't even believe that you deserve or that you can grow to become anything other than what your current circumstances are. And that's why you keep comparing yourself to these regular, everyday motherfuckers that don't even mean shit to you. You don't believe it. You don't even believe that you can make more than $100,000 a year. You don't even think that it's possible. You don't even believe that it's possible to make the type of money that you're capable of making. You think that these people are special. You think that the BlackRock CEO woke up and he was better than you. He got 2 hands, feet, hair, bleed just like you. Why? That's the question that I kept asking myself as I was driving on my way home. Why? Why is it that he was able to do it and I'm not there yet? Because see, when I see stuff like that, I don't criticize other people. I start to evaluate and I look in the mirror. I don't look out the window. I don't point fingers unless I'm looking at myself in the mirror. And then I have to start doing a self-check because what's best versus what's good, meaning that I'm actually leveraging the time that I have on this earth in order to get the most out of whatever it is that I'm doing. That's the thing that makes you successful. That's the thing that separates you from the pack. When you went into school and everybody said, oh my God, I hate the teacher, instead of making the adjustments, sitting in the front, going into their office, asking them for help, talking about what it is that you can do in order to make things easier for yourself, building a relationship, we solve for the problems. The problem is that I'm not a billionaire yet. Until you became a 6-figure dude, you wasn't a 6-figure dude. Well, how do you become a 6-figure dude? you start to evaluate how people that make six figures is making six figures. So that's how you compare yourself. You do a compare and contrast. Okay, where are they? Where am I? And what is the gap in between us? And how is it that I can close it? How can I close the gap between where I want to be? And the beautiful thing about it is that you have the opportunity to be able to source the information from the people that already have the game. But we too prideful. We too far in duress. We don't even believe that it's a possibility for us to be anything more than what we are and what we've seen in our households or the people that surround us. I don't operate with that mentality. My biggest fear is time and money. Not because you run out of money, but because money is often at times the evaluation tool that we use in order to determine whether or not we've accomplished what we said that we was going to accomplish. It's a tool. How can I truly build in your community when you don't have any resources to pour into it? It's not enough for me to just get rich. I got to make you rich. I got to make sure that I'm pouring into other people and giving them opportunities. Now it goes beyond you because you're no longer operating in duress. You're thriving. But then your definition of thriving might be completely different than somebody else's definition of thriving. When I think about Bill Gates, I don't think that Bill Gates even think about money. I think that he thinks about how it is that he can influence what the fuck is happening in the world. That's power. Fuck wealth. That's power. When you can influence how people live, when you can influence how people eat, when you can influence what happens in your legislative branches, when you can influence what is going on in your community, when you can determine the path and the success of somebody else, when you can snap a finger and determine whether or not somebody's going to be able to feed their family, is power. That's power. Don't you want that? Are you even responsible enough to wield it? I don't even believe that you are, because you can't even control what the fuck is happening in your own household. You're not even responsible enough to control what it is that you doing, let alone be able to lead somebody else and then determine who's going to feed their family and who's not going to feed their family. That's power. That's power. I want more. I want more. I want more than what my current circumstances are. I want more than what it is that everybody said that I may or may not have been able to do. I want more than what it is that you think that I deserve. You should want more than your current circumstance. If the person that you laying next to at night and the friends that you have every day and the people that you call family are complacent and they cool with what their circumstances are, it's time for you to grow beyond that. There's more for you. It's more available out there. You are only limited by your own circumstances, by your own mindset, what it is that you believe that you can do. Because action is then implemented based off of what your belief system is. That's what wealth is. It's a wealth mindset. I have a timeline. I talked to a guy that I was coaching yesterday, and we were laying out exactly how he was on his path. And he has a lot of rental properties, and his home is paid for, and he drives a Range Rover, and his wife drives a Porsche. And, he's doing really well. He's a millionaire, and he was laying out a pathway, and he was saying that a buddy of his specifically was on a pathway to 50 million, and that his buddy was telling him that it's no reason why he shouldn't be on that pathway either. And he got comfortable. And one of the reasons that he was talking to me, he was saying that, Anton, I just feel complacent. I feel too comfortable. I don't feel like I have anything else that I need to accomplish. I said, so what you going to do at 45 years old? He said, I'll just probably teach. By the time that we got off the phone, he was like, you know what? I got a completely different set of things that I need to acquire and do, and I need to go back to the drawing board because I got a different mindset now. Who you surround yourself with is ultimately going to be how it is that you live your life, the direction that you go in your life. You should not be living under duress. You should not be poor as fuck. You should not be giving in to whatever it is that society told you that you have to be because you don't have any other choice. You should not be one of those people that's advocating for rent control because you're a part of the circumstances that you're advocating against. You should be one of the people that's determining the fate of other people, not the other way around. Listen, I understand Everybody can't be rich. Everybody can't be above average. Everybody is not going to make six figures. Everybody is not going to be a millionaire. I 100% agree with you. But I'm telling you that if you watching this, if you watching the Millionaire Morning Show, if you're a part of the Patreon, if you're a part of the Bag Chasers, if you roll with me and you listen to me every single day and you're not improving year over year, month over month, day over day, and becoming a better version of yourself, that is not your fate. Your fate is not to be a part of the 99.9%. Your fate is to be a part of the 0.1%. Everybody can't come, but you can. It's not meant for everybody. Everybody is not meant to be a leader. Everybody is not meant to be rich. Everybody is not to be out of debt. Sometimes we need people to move the chairs. Listen, they were absolutely right when they said that we need more people to be born so that we can have more people going to get our fucking Starbucks, so we can get more construction workers, so we can have the people that's moving the chairs, so we can have everybody going to get our carts and putting them in the little thing at Walmart. We need more greeters. We need more people hanging up lettuce inside of the Walmarts. We need more cashiers. We need more of those people, but those people are not you. You don't have to be one of them. You could just be one of the people that appreciate them. Thank you for your service. Here's my money. And then you continue to change the world and change the narrative. Everybody not going to be rich, but it don't mean that it can't be you. I understand everybody can't make 100,000 because then 100,000 wouldn't be 100,000. But please don't tell me that you're going to be one of the ones that's not making 100,000. All I'm telling you is shoot for fucking more and do a self-evaluation over your life and try to figure out and try to determine how it is that you can maximize and get the most out of what it is that you do every day. Every day, get the most out of your life. Don't settle for anything more. Don't settle for anything more. Let me revise that. Don't settle for anything less than to be better than the day before.